Ever felt your construction project slipping through your fingers because of distrust? Imagine the chaos when suspicion surrounds vital bond agreements, threatening everything. You're not alone. Many encounter this hidden pitfall. But what if there's a way to break that cycle and foster solid confidence? Stick around to discover how trust can transform potential setbacks into your next success story. Ready to turn doubt into your strongest asset? Let's dive in. Have you ever been knee-deep in a construction project only to see it unravel because someone's whispering about bad bonds? Trust me, you're not the only one. Luckily, we're here to guide you through these murky waters and flip the script, turning suspicion into your project's biggest ally. Surety bonds are the backbone of every construction project. Yet just like a house of cards, 1 ounce of doubt can make it crumble. Let's dig into why this happens. Poor communication. We talk about it constantly, yet it remains an Achilles heel. When communication channels break down, misunderstandings flourish. Like telephone gone wrong, everyone hears a different version of the requirements. Then there's ambiguity. Contracts with fuzzy terms leave too much room for interpretation. Imagine signing a contract, yet you're unsure what it really obligates. Before you know it, fingers point, confusion ensues, and faith is lost. Perceived risks also fan the flames of suspicion. When stakeholders sense insecurity, they brace for impact. In an industry driven by trust, any unseen threat, real or imagined, can send panic across the board. If contractors or project managers feel something's off, confidence wanes. Suddenly, project returns evaporate. Financial fallout. Who loves hearing that? Nobody. Yet, when mistrust rears its ugly head, that's what you face. The moment stakeholders doubt a bond's security, anticipate litigation costs disguised as your new unexpected budget line. Court battles over breaches and misunderstandings aren't cheap. And who foots the bill? Everyone involved. Delays strike next, dragging projects through the mud. With every week spent on the courtroom floor rather than the building site, costs escalate. Remember how they say time is money? Construction proves it time and again. Legal hurdles entrench themselves deeper, too, affecting much more than the immediate bottom line. Jurisdictions wield their peculiar rules like secret weapons. What you thought was rock solid could warp unexpectedly under a different legal microscope. Calling on one lawyer after another adds complexity to an already daunting maze. Persevering over paper and process becomes routine, not the exception. But the repercussions don't stop at contracts and courts. Reputation takes a massive hit. Surety companies, wary of ongoing debacles, hesitate to back you next time. Clients considering you for future projects start having second thoughts. Word travels fast in the construction network. What might have been business as usual swiftly transforms into a professional pariah situation. Solutions, fortunately, exist. Proactive communication tops the list. Nurture open dialogue, constantly and purposefully. It doesn't hurt to over-communicate because clarity curtails doubt. Everyone involved must understand the contract, each step, and the plan's direction. Eschewing jargon leads to fewer questions down the line. Always ensure your contracts speak the same language plain as day. Specificity is your best buffer against ambiguity. Lay out duties, deadlines, and deliverables with precision. By leaving no room for alternative meanings, you fortify collaborative confidence. Verification adds muscle to these strategies. Third-party endorsements act as neutral truth tellers. Independent confirmations unveil the true picture and reassure stakeholders that claims reflect reality, fostering renewed assurance. Imagine the peace of seeing external validators give the green light. Besides, knowledge is power. Educate your stakeholders. Equip them with insights into managing bonds. Awareness immunizes against doubt. Knowing roles and limits mitigates project disruptive speculation. Training translates into fewer fires to put out later and strengthens trust across the board. Then, leadership must rise to the occasion. Inspirational guidance prevails amid uncertainty. Led by example, and a culture of collaboration will bloom. Keep paths to resolution clear and achievable. Cut through confusion and steer teams back on track with purpose and confidence. By tackling suspicion head-on, embracing clear language, open communication, verification, and education, you turn potential pitfalls into stepping stones. Your projects gain smoother execution. The future promises opportunity rather than regret. Remember, navigating bond agreements isn't solely transactional. It's about relationships and reputation. Fortify both because trust can indeed make or break your bond agreements. Will you let doubt decide failure or success? The choice is yours, and the power to transform is firmly in your hands. Forgo ignoring suspicions when faced with uncertainty. Instead, harness chances to build a legacy on confidence. The construction industry isn't alone dealing with suspicion's specter. Gift giving has much to teach about creating bonds. For everyone tangled in complex projects or complicated relationships, it's time to rewrite the narrative. Now over to you. Have you managed to foster trust or seen its demise on a project? Your experiences hold incredible value, so share your stories. Bring them here because there's strength in connection and wisdom in collective journeys. Join us in shoring up the foundation of trust in this ever-evolving world. Want more gift inspiration and trust-building ideas? Subscribe now for endless creativity and connection tips. Visit Promisera for gifts tailored to any special occasion or person. Transform the way you celebrate.